make a move in the ring. You can hit me with a word you fling.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? We've got Reece McLaren on the show today. He's in Singapore in quarantine now ahead of his fight on Friday at One Championship reign of Dynasties. Yeah, Reece, when did you land and how? Just describe the quarantine for us. How's it going?
So we got in Saturday morning. We landed probably about five in the morning. We had to pass all of the security checks and the protocols in the airport, and then from there we've been pretty much isolated in these rooms, and we were here for 48 hours by ourselves. Then after that, we were allowed to finally get out, and we were brought to the next spot. And then basically the protocol here is crazy. We've got to either be in our room, or we can go to the practice room, to the media, and then back to our room. So can't really go anywhere.
How are you passing the time? You got Nintendo Switch or something like that?
At the moment, it's just lots of Netflix, lots of movies, and just watching what I normally do, YouTube. I am going to read a book.
Oh, okay. Which book?
I can't remember what it's called. It's an All Blacks rugby union book. It's meant to be quite deep.
Behind you, at least you can look out the window. You're in the Shangri-La, right? Yes, Orchard Road, is that it?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know where we are. I haven't really seen much, to be honest, except for the walk to the gym and to the media rooms, and then back here.
Hopefully you can see a bit more of Singapore sometime soon. But yeah, I guess that's the nature of the game with the coronavirus. Did you think you were going to be able to fight this year? Because it's been a long time since you fought. I think you were on that last show, weren't you? I think you fought in December.
Yeah.
Against Gudarshan. Yeah, so did you think, I'm just going to have to wait till 2021, I'm going to miss a whole year? Is this just, it's fallen into your lap? You bit their hand off when they offered it, I bet.
Basically just stayed in the gym, stayed busy, and then, yeah, we got the call up, and so blessed to be here. Honestly, it's just like, this is the best. Can't wait to go back in there and do my thing. Yeah,
and all right, you're up against Aleksi Toivonon. You're the co-main. What do you know about this guy? I think he's undefeated, right? Have you been impressed by him?
Yeah, look, he looked really impressive in his last outing and won. Hurt the guy with a leg kick, and then took the guy's back off a single leg that he was getting hit with. So yeah, he looked very impressive.
What's the game plan then? You looked pretty handy last time out, in that fight against Gudash. And are you expecting a tougher challenge then?
Nah, look, I'm expecting, come in expecting 3 rounds of a high-paced, high-intense bout. So, look, for me, I've been at the gym getting better, and I'm just ready to showcase a better, newer version of myself.
And you are ranked in the flyweight top 5. I know you showed it last time out with that win, but just to go back to that fight against Danny Kingad, are you still bearing some frustrations from not winning that semi-final? Because, in my opinion, I thought you won. I know you thought you won. Is, missing out on that shot against Demetrius Johnson, is that something that motivates you still to maybe get back there? Yeah, no, absolutely. I should be higher in the ranks. I should be one step away from that title shot, title intention. My name should be there. There's a lot of tomorrow night or Friday night, I'm sorry. We'll have to go out there and show it. What's the plan if you get the win on Friday? I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but would you like to call out Danny Kingad, maybe run that one back? Yeah, look, honestly, I don't want to call out anyone. I respect everyone in this division, and we are the best flyweights on this planet, and we're all in one championship. It's just an exciting time to be a flyweight, and it's an exciting time to be in one. Honestly, I'm just so thankful to be here. I just want to perform. Can't wait to make weight tomorrow and then go for it. Yeah, and it's another Aussie in the main event, Josh Toner. What do you think of his chances against Sam A for that strawweight Muay Thai title? Yeah, look, Sam A is such a legend of the sport, but man, Josh Toner in his last outing looked phenomenal. That knee
was like just so instinctual. He's a real instinct fighter. I think he's going to pull out the upset for sure.
I spoke to Josh last week, I think it was, and he said he really wants to help bring a one championship event to Australia. Is that something you can get behind? And maybe both you guys win. That's not going to hurt the cause, is it?
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, MMA in Australia is growing so fast, and it's becoming really quite a mainstream sort of sport in Australia. I can't see why it can't happen. There's enough Aussies to put on a show, Australia versus the world, basically.
Yeah, are you surprised one hasn't maybe gone into that market yet? Or they look to be expanding into other markets like India, they want to go to the US as well, but is Australia being ignored or left out for some reason?
Australia is kind of a weird country. It's more of a football. It's not much of a combative support like the Philippines or like India have. The ball sports seem to be more popular. I just think we need someone, a character, to showcase this sport. I mean, yeah, I just think in the next year or two, it's going to blow up in Australia big time.
And would you be willing to hang around in Singapore if you get a win and you're not injured, everything's healthy? Would you be up for a quick turnaround, or would you go back and then come back? What's the process like?
Look, it's hard being away from family. Already being away for like 5 or whatever days, you miss family, but it'd be hard not to accept another one if I come out fresh and they offer something.
It looks like the title fight might be held up a bit because you've got Adriano Moraes is the champ. He lives in Florida, I think. He trains in Florida. You've got Demetrius Johnson is the next challenger. He lives in Washington. It doesn't look like DJ's going to come out this year to Singapore. Would you be interested would you like to see maybe an interim title or something like that? In the meantime, do you think the belt's being held up a bit?
Look, a little bit. I think with myself, it was a bit of bad luck that one gave away an interim belt at the beginning of, I think 2018. That they gave away a belt to the winner of Jai and Karat. And then I was scheduled to fight Moraes later on in that year, and Moraes got hurt. So in a way, that belt that I then had with Suba should have really been for an interim belt. So look, I do like that chat. I mean, if the champ can't get out and the number one contender can't get out, then maybe put 2 and 3 together and have an interim belt, and then champ versus champ. Why not?
Yeah, I'm going to try and bring up the rankings one sec. Like, yeah, who do you think would you like to face for that interim title if that was a thing?
Oh, look, honestly, I haven't really put too much thought into it. I'm just focusing on Friday night.
I've got it here. Let's just see who's in the top 5. It's one of the most stacked divisions, I think, in one championship. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you got so many former champions in there, and then you've got DJ as well. It's such a competitive division.
I think it's the most competitive division in one, for sure.
Yeah, there you go. So Demetrius, he's got the next shot on paper, but as I said, they might take a while to get that fight going. So there's Danny, Kairat, Yuya, and yourself. What about, would you like a four-man Grand Prix to maybe get an interim belt? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah,
look, I would like to just have another one early next year, and then try and make everything that I dreamt for 2020 that happened in 21. Look, I'm happy to climb the ladder. Give me 4 or 5, all the way up. I'm happy. I'm just so happy to be here. Every opportunity that I'm given, I really try and take both hands and leave no stones unturned.
How excited are you for that October 30 show? That looks stacked, doesn't it? 4 title fights in one night.
That's crazy. What a crazy card. I'm excited, man. All of the cards that are coming up for one are exciting. They're all going to be blockbusters.
Yeah, and talking of Grand Prix, they have announced an atomweight Grand Prix for the women. Angela Lee is pregnant, so it looks like they're going to have 8 women fighting. Are you in favor of that? Would you think maybe there should be an interim belt there? Should Angela vacate What's your thought on that situation?
Yeah, look, I think if you're going to be out and you know you're going to be out for more than a year, you should definitely vacate. I don't think you should hold up a division. I don't think that's really fair on the division. So yeah, I think for sure, why not? That's fun. I think keep divisions alive. You must keep them running.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Denise Zamboanga was number one contender. Now she's got to potentially go through 3 more fights to get the title shot again. It's a situation that could be avoided, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully
some of these other divisions don't get held up too long. It looks like one is getting things going again after 6 months without a show. Good luck to you, Reece. I mean, just finally, how excited are you to be, the guy on that first big card back in Singapore? It must be a bit of an honor just to really, yeah.
So blessed, I just feel ecstatic, electric. It's been a short camp, but honestly, in the times that we've had with I'm just excited to get back in there. I'm just so excited, man. I can't describe it.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're going to be watching on Friday. Can't wait to see it. And good luck, Reece, man. Hopefully catch you after the fight.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for having me on. Everyone tune in.